MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Anthony Rizzo, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be a fun one, Matty V. We're getting a chance to look at a guy right now that's having a breakout year. As a matter of fact, he's got a shot to be the NL Rookie of the Year. He's put it together quickly in a short period of time.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, the center fielder, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hendricks has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And it's fouled away. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 27 homers and 66 driven in. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Leading off,
first pitch on its way.
The shortstop, Javier.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. These Rockies guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 59 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
At the plate now, David Bodie.
The second baseman, David.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado, he was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Popped him up. Murphy is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A ball and a strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Blackmon hits a little over the 270 mark. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. So far on the year, Blackmon enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, David Dahl.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Trevor Story steps in now, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265, 23 homers, and 77 RBIs. Fouled off. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protection.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Standing in, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 48 home runs and 83 runs batted in. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Into the box now, Steven Souza.
The right fielder, Steven.
And it's fouled away.
Junior.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Pops this one up. Story has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Colorado hit is going to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Stepping into the box, Kyle Freeland. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, David Bodie.
Second baseman.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. That misses. 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hampson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope. Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding forward now, David Dahl. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Schwarber has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Steven Souza is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
In the dirt here. Souza leads off first with one away. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We played. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Souza, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So now to the plate, Tony Walters, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball right down the line in left, and no one will track it down. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat.
Kyle Hendricks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, David Bodie. And this one's in the dirt. Four runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. In now, Garrett Hampson. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Daniel Murphy is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Another one sent foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Baez fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Bryant has a play. And the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 4-1. Antonio Senzatella enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Antonio Senzatella.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Red.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here it comes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting, The left fielder.
Now batting, David Dahl. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 0-2 home. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
So here's Albert Almora next. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. New inning set to get underway, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
Ryan McMahon.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count to Ryan McMahon.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Schwarber is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he popped him up. Bodie over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Colorado, number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Out in front of it, strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Tapia is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it 4-1. Wade Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Walters. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, 2 down now. Settling in now, David Bodie, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way.
One ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Number 1.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out nod. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Last strike now for Colorado. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks records his 21st win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, Kyle Hendricks keeps on winning, now has 21 this year, as the Cubbies disposed of the Rockies 4-1. He currently has the most complete games pitched in the National League. Heading into the day, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Rockies sit in fourth place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. Anthony DeSclafani pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 6-2. In the standings, the Reds are in third place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cardinals are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-2. As of right now, the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division, 2 games up on second place, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rangers hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 9-1. Heading into the day, the Mets sit in second place in the National League East Division. They're 2 games back, while the Rangers are in third place in the AL West, 10 games out of first. Cole Irvin got his second W of the season as the Phillies took care of the Braves 5-4. In the standings, the Phillies sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, 16 games out of first. And the Braves are second in the division. They're 2 games back. The San Diego Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 7-4. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in second place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. And the Padres are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Clayton Kershaw was victorious again and now has 24 wins this year as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. At the start of the day, the Dodgers have now clinched the NL West division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. And the Giants are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The New York Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 7-5. As of right now, the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Yankees are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. Yonny Chirinos twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 1-0. In the standings, the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Red Sox are atop the division, 3.5 games ahead of second. Yasmani Grandal sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 10-8. As of today, the White Sox are in second place in the AL Central, 12 games behind first place. And the Royals are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Detroit Tigers smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 11-4. Entering the day's action, the Twins are atop the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Oakland Athletics got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. At the start of the day, the A's are leading the AL West. They have a 4.5 game cushion, while the Angels are fourth in the division, 16 games out of first. The Cleveland Indians got 18 hits as they sank the Mariners 14-3. In the standings, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West, 20 games out of first, while the Indians are in third place in the AL Central, 13 games out. The Astros combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Orioles 1-0. As of right now, the Astros sit in second place in the American League West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard. And the Orioles are in fourth place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.